So what happened is that one of my subscribers, she requested me to create a makeup look for the freshers party or a farewell party in her college, and she's gonna wear a red sari, a red plain sari. So I just created this makeup look with respect to the makeup products she has in her vanity, so that she can create this kind of a makeup look. This is just in response to her, the farewell that she's gonna attend, and this is the makeup look that I have come up with. If you like this makeup look, please keep on watching the video. First thing first, I'm still having a very bad throat, and I have been having fever because I'm traveling and there was lots of rain which made me sick again. So please don't mind that. And another thing, that I don't have a sari at this moment, so I'm wearing a red blouse. So that you can get an idea how the makeup is going to turn out when you wear a red plain sari. And for the earrings, I have just used my gold earrings. You can wear anything you feel like. You can add oxidized jewelry, or you can wear something like this to make it a little elegant. Whatever you feel like, it's up to you. So let's start with the makeup. My subscriber has Forever 52 foundation, which I don't have it at this moment, but it's a full coverage natural matte finish foundation. So I'm just replacing it with Estee Lauder, and we are just straight away going to apply it onto our face, because I do not recommend primer. I just have to shake it a little bit, and I'm going to keep it a little unedited because that will also take time. And she has the farewell party or like a freshers party or something like that in her college, so we are just going to keep it like unedited so it doesn't take time to upload it. Okay, we're just going to apply it all over our face in a dotting method. This is how you're gonna distribute the whole foundation, and you don't have to apply it directly onto your brush, and it's gonna give you streaks if you directly apply it onto your brush. But if you apply it onto your face, distribute it perfectly, you're gonna have a little seamless finish and a very good way to blend out the foundation. So that's that. Okay, all right, now let's go with the blending brush. I'm gonna use Bailey foundation brush, and a lot of people have been asking me about Bailey foundation. The only problem with Bailey is the handle comes off. I have just glued it so that it stucks on its own. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need a mirror so that I can blend out the foundation perfectly. So let's begin from here. I'm just like dabbing it with my brush. I'm not doing the, what do you call it, the swirling motion in the first go. I'm just dabbing it with a foundation brush like this. This brush is called as buffing brush. All right, the shade is matching me perfectly. My face is swollen because of the water retention, since I'm using lots of medicine for my throat. All right, okay, so I already applied the moisturizer on my face. So if you have a moisturizer, you wear a moisturizer on your face during the day, please do so. And I'm dragging the same brush onto my neck so your face looks even. Now you're going to have small little circular motion like this. Okay, and since I'm under the sun, it's looking more flawless than that, the way it looks on the mirror. Okay, now we are going to do the small circular motion like this and blend out the foundation. Okay, so this is how the foundation is blended, and whatever is left on my brush, I'm just putting it on my chest area, neck area, so that everything looks the same. Okay, my subscriber has Inside Cosmetic palette concealer. I don't have that too, but I'm having T-Fit concealer. It's almost the same consistency, same texture, and I'm going to go with the darker shade. I don't have a brush. Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm just taking a flat brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of my shade. Okay, and I'm going to apply directly onto my under eyes dark circles. Now, since my subscriber doesn't have a contour, so we are not going to apply the concealer the way usually I do. So if you don't have a contour, just apply the concealer underneath your eyes and wherever it's required, okay? Otherwise, if you highlight your face with the concealer, you will be needing the contour as well. So I'm just applying it underneath my eyes like this, and over here too I'll be needing more. So keep that thing in mind. If you need to highlight your face, you need to contour it as well, otherwise it's gonna look not good, okay? But you can use the concealer in the most traditional way, just to conceal your dark circles and the pimples. But since my subscriber is young and she might be around 18 or something, because that's why she's going to the freshers, so I'm assuming she doesn't have pimples, so she wouldn't be needing correction, okay? Currently I don't have pimples on my face, so I wouldn't be needing the correction as well. Anyhow, let's start to blend our concealer. I'm taking another buffing brush. This one is from Real Techniques. I'm just buffing it out like this. All right, when you are blending your concealer, you need to look up, okay? You need to look up so that your concealer goes into the fine lines of your under eyes, because everyone has got fine lines. Even if you are young, it will be there underneath your eyes. All right, once your concealer is blended, just dab it with your fingers like this. Since we have used the full coverage foundation, we don't need to apply the concealer in more amounts, just the amount required to, you know, cover your dark circles. All right, now if you're seeing this dark line over here, like the concealer and the foundation, just dab it like this, okay? Usually I recommend loose setting powder, especially from Huda Beauty. This one is in the shade of Banana Bread. But since our subscriber doesn't have the loose powder, she has a compact powder from MAC. So I'm gonna use the same MAC Studio Fix powder, but this shade is a little darker. It's you just cannot set your under eyes with a darker shade, because this is my true shade skin tone. But let's assume that it's my lighter shade and I'm setting with it. All right, so I'm using a fluffy brush. This one is from Oriflame, okay? And I'm going to dab it like this, and I look up and I try to settle the fine lines if there are any, and I just put the compact powder like this, and take in small little amounts and try to set your concealer like this. Look at the difference, right? This one is really nice. I love it. I mean, I absolutely love MAC Studio Fix compact powders, but for my under eyes I prefer loose setting powder. But this will also work. It won't let you crease, by the way, okay? It won't let you crease. It will stay put on its own. Since we have applied a very less amount of concealer, it's much likely that it remains in its place and don't crease underneath your eyes. And if it does, just dab it around like this and it will just go, okay? Now we are going to set, wait a minute, now we are going to set our face with this powder. I'm taking very less amount because we have already applied full coverage foundation. All right, over here I need a little bit, okay? Yeah, you can carry this powder, a compact powder, in your purse, and you can keep on using it if you need it. Otherwise it's fine once you have set the whole face. I'm gonna show you another trick how to keep it long lasting, okay? Now I'm not sure what my subscriber has for her eyebrows, but if you have a pencil like this one is from Swiss Beauty. Yeah, this one is from Swiss Beauty. You can use this, or if you have a pomade like this, Anastasia Beverly Hills one, it will work too. All you gotta do is fill your brows and that's it. So that's what we are going to do with my brows, and I'm just going to fast forward this segment, okay? I did my brows off camera to save time. Let's move on to the face. Since my subscriber doesn't have a contour, so we are going to place the blush in such a manner that it gives structure to the face. If you have a red blush, like I have Renee blush, it's a jelly slush blush, okay? It's a jelly slush blush and it's in the shade strawberry. If you have this, it's good because its job is to give you flushed cheeks. But if you don't have that, I'm sure you're gonna have a red lipstick because every girl has red lipstick. So I've got MAC Chili. This is the shade of the lipstick. This is the MAC Chili shade. So I'm going to do blush with the same lipstick. So I'm gonna put the lipstick, I'm gonna put the lipstick shade at the back of my hand like this. And I have a brush, the angular brush. This one too is from Bailey. As you can see, the paint is coming off, but it works perfectly for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dab like this, and I'm sure my subscriber doesn't like lots of blush, so we are going to apply in a very less amount, not much, but you need to have flushed cheeks. So I'm going to apply the blush over here onto my cheeks, like the apple of the cheeks, like any smile. These are the apple of the cheeks. So you're gonna start to apply your blush over here, and you're gonna do it towards the temples like this. All right, like this. You're gonna give structure to the face with just a blush. When you don't have a contour, your blush can structure your face like this. All right, I'm gonna take it a little down. Look at the water retention on my face. Okay, we're gonna do the same procedure for my other cheeks. I thought we can do both cheeks with that much amount of lipstick, but no. All right, now let's start. Take this brush like this and place it onto your cheeks like this, and start to blend from here towards the temples like this. And I'm gonna need a mirror. All right, just take the blush towards the temple of your face, okay, and over here too. All right, now a little bit, whatever is left onto your brush, just put it onto the nose. It's gonna give you very cutesy kind of a nose. If you don't like your nose to be red a little bit like this, you can skip it. Now start blending out more so that it mixes up with your base makeup and it won't go away, because blush is the first thing that goes away from your face. So you're just blending more and more. That's it. Okay, now we are going with the highlighter. My subscriber has this highlighter, so we are going to use the shade, this one, okay, and it's looking really nice. And we're going to start to apply the highlighter like this, and it seems like I need blending, so I'm gonna take a fan brush like this and I'm going to blend it out. All right, and if you don't have the fan brush, because a lot of people don't have that much amount of brushes at home, you're just directly going to dab it with the fingers like this and blend out with the fingers itself. You can use your fingers to create amazing makeup looks. All right, you don't need to have lots of brushes, and I'm going to apply it onto the temples like this, and I'm going to dab it like this so that it meshes with the base makeup. Okay, I'm taking a little bit more, and I'm going to apply it over here and here, and start to blend out with your fingers only like this. Okay, I'm gonna need the mirror. Okay, now one thing is that take your pinky like this, okay, and apply it over here and blend it out like this underneath your brows. Okay, again take the pinky, and it came a little down. Okay, and try to blend it out. And if there is a little more amount of highlighter that you have placed, then use a Q-tip like this, and that's the easiest way to clean your makeup. All right, the highlighter should not come down near this area, otherwise it will take away the shadows of your eyes. And we are gonna apply the highlighter onto the nose as well. If you need more, you can take more. Okay, and onto the sides of your nose like this. If you're wearing a nose ring, it's gonna look bomb.com. Okay, so when you turn side, your nose is gonna look bomb, right? Okay, moving on to the eyes. If you have an eyeliner, it's well and good, but if you don't have an eyeliner, you can use the kajal. But since I have the eyeliner, the what do we call it, Lakme Gel Insta eyeliner, I'm going to apply that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And I think that 99% of the girls in India have the eyeliners. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the trick. If you don't know how to apply the eyeliner, all you have to do is draw eyeliner just near to your lash line like this. Okay, and all right, this much amount of eyeliner is okay. If you are willing to, you know, do the wings, all you gotta do is take this brush and just stamp it like this. See? Okay, now all you gotta do is flick it like this, and now you're gonna create a little thick liner over here, just like this. All right, you can do this. You can create an eyeliner, okay, on yourself, and it's gonna look the same on both sides, because we are going to create the eyeliner with the guidelines of our lash line like this. I'm gonna need more. Are you able to see it? Yes. Just draw the line near to your lash line like this, and do not blink. That's the way to get a nice eyeliner. All right, now since we have created the line towards our lash line, all we gotta do is stamp it and flick it. Okay, like this. My hair is coming in between. All right, okay, we're gonna stamp it like this and flick it like this, and create a little thicker liner onto your lashes. All you gotta do is gather confidence and create your liner, and that's it. That is the first step to have an eyeliner, and look, they both are looking nice. Moving on to the mascara, we are going to use Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Mascaras are always the same, you know, if you are using a particular brand, it's just the wand which is gonna fluctuate from brand to brand, but the formula remains the same. And I recommend you to use waterproof mascara, so that when you are enjoying your day, your makeup shouldn't get ruined. So always try to get waterproof mascara. And I'm going to, okay, so what I did is I'm applying mascara from the roots of my lashes like this, and I'm dragging it up so that it gives the curl to the lashes like this. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. Apply the mascara from the roots of the lashes and drag it down. I always like to have mascara onto my lower lashes as well. Some people don't like it. Aishwarya Rai doesn't like it. She doesn't like to create anything underneath her eyes. Okay, on this other side, see, I'm having a little problem with breathing as well, but it's fine. Okay, you're gonna put your mascara wand onto the roots of the lashes, and I have closed my eyes and flick it up, flick it up. Close your eyes, flick it up. Close your eyes, flick it up. So your roots are gonna hold your lashes for long, and you're gonna have curly lashes without the machine that we use. All right, and under the lower lashes as well. That's it for the eyes, because it's a day event. You're gonna keep it very simple, very subtle. Okay, moving on to the lips, all you gotta do is use a neutral lip. Since you're wearing a red sari, red color, it's gonna emphasize more if you're using a red lipstick. So I do not recommend you to use a red lipstick for the day event. You need to have a neutral shade for your lipstick. So I'm gonna use this mocha lipstick from MAC Cosmetic, and just look at the shade. You're gonna find this kind of a neutral shade in your vanity, and just apply that only. And I do not recommend to use the lip liner if you have got nice lips, because you're gonna enjoy the day throughout. I don't think that you can have lip liners for what do we call it, reapplication, but you can use the lipstick to reapply it throughout the day, right? So just apply the lipstick. And if you don't want to wear a lipstick, you can have a lip gloss that is also gonna look bomb.com. So in order to make your makeup long lasting, you can use a setting powder. I have MAC Fix Plus. You can use this, or you can use L18 setting spray. And today I'm gonna use this L18 setting spray. Now let your setting spray sit for a while onto your face and let it dry out completely. I'll be coming back in just 2 minutes. Once your setting spray is set, like I'm having a nice glowy moment onto my face. I don't like that much amount of glow on my face, but I'm gonna use the same MAC Compact, and we're gonna use it underneath our eyes, onto our cheeks, onto the central part of our face. This is gonna give a long-lasting makeup, that we have a powder on top of a setting spray, and it's gonna be there for throughout the day. And I'm really sorry, I'm just applying it everywhere around the nose area, underneath my eyes, like this. All right, I think this much amount of makeup is enough for the freshers party, and it's gonna look amazing. Like, we don't have the contour, but our face is looking nice. And you're gonna keep your hair open, or you're gonna put it in bun, but it doesn't change any look onto our makeup. You know, sometimes the hairstyle changes the whole makeup look, but we're just gonna keep it open like this. All right, so this is my take for your freshers or farewell party in your college, and I think this is gonna stay for long throughout the day. The moment you come back home, just wash it off and apply some Upton or face mask, so that your skin becomes rejuvenated after this full coverage foundation, full coverage makeup. And that's it, you guys. If you like this makeup look, please like, share, subscribe, and help me grow my channel. And I am gonna give all of you the makeup tips and the skincare tips. Whatever I know, I'm gonna share it to you. All right, so till then, bye.